Hey everybody, Grace here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the 15 top apps that you absolutely need for college. I've watched so many of these videos on YouTube and they all are starting to kind of sound the same. So I'm gonna give you 15 apps, some older, but most of them newer, that you are going to need for college. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe,
This is where my mic cuts out because I'm screaming so incredibly loud.
and you hit that notification bell so you get notifications every time that I post. So let's get into the video. So I tried to think of a lot that YouTubers didn't really talk about, so I'm going to be highlighting a lot of those as well as some that some YouTubers have talked about, but you absolutely need them. So I'm gonna scooch to the side so you can see a little preview of the app right there. The first app we're going to be talking about is for financial literacy. Now, this app will help you manage your money while you're in college. This is especially useful if you're in an apartment or even in a dorm if you just want to save money and watch yourself. I recommend either Clio or EveryDollar, but I like EveryDollar just a little bit more. EveryDollar helps you to budget every month. It will give you a month, so say it says May, and then it'll allow you to put under every single category, so subscriptions, personal, debt, savings, just what you want to save for that month, and you can put in your income. So unless you pay for the premium version, you will have to put everything in manually, but I like that because it keeps me on track and honest. Number 2 is LinkedIn. Now, I know that a lot of people have talked about this, but it is imperative that you get your LinkedIn set up and running before you even get to college. LinkedIn has been such an incredible tool for me. It's allowed me to meet employers, it's allowed me to meet other people from my school and professors, and I've been able to connect with so many people through LinkedIn. I will be releasing a video on how to kind of optimize your LinkedIn, so keep on the lookout for that. Number 3 is kind of obvious, but it is the apps that your college offers. So my college offers a few apps, but my favorite ones are just the normal app that shows you your schedule. It shows you where you're supposed to be and when, like the rooms inside of your schedule. It's very detailed. And it also gives you on-campus alerts. My other favorite one is for the gym. It tells you when classes are happening. You can reserve a spot in a class, and it's really helpful. So make sure you're on the lookout for what your college offers. The next one is another one that other YouTubers talk about a lot. I'm sorry, I'll get into the cool ones in a second, but this is either Blackboard or Canvas or Moodle or whatever your campus uses for your assignments. You're going to want to have this on your phone because you'll get notifications. You can easily log in and see your syllabi. You can look at when everything is due, and it is a very, very useful tool right at the tips of your fingertips. Okay, so the next one is some sort of scanning app. 100% I recommend ScanPro. ScanPro allows you to scan your assignments, even do multi-page assignments, and just combine them all into one big PDF. It's very important because your library may have some scanners or your dorm may have some scanners, but sometimes you'll be in class and your professor will be like, okay, everybody take out your phones and scan this assignment in and put it in the Blackboard right now. Put it in the Canvas right now. A little scary when you don't have one and the Wi-Fi in the buildings is a little sketchy and you'll be asking your friends for help. And so I've run into that personally in 2 of my classes, so I just decided to download ScanPro. The next one is this bus app. I will put it right here. This app is pretty universal. It works at a lot of different colleges I've been to when I visit friends. I don't know if it will work at yours specifically, but you should look in and see if there is a bus app for the buses at your school, because this has saved me so much. It has saved me so much time, so much energy, so much effort. Instead of relying on the bus schedule at school, you just need to use this app, look on it and say, oh, the bus is going to be at my dorm in 5 minutes, so I just need to run out the door. The next app I'm going to be talking about is called Flora. I love this app. This app has changed my study game completely. So what you do is when you get to the library or you get to where you want to study, you put your phone down, you go on to Flora, and you say how many minutes you want to study in a row, not on your phone, not talking to anybody. So say you want 20 minutes. On the app, that will correspond to a little flower or a little tree. If you can get through those 20 minutes without picking up your phone, without looking at it, without texting anybody, they will give you the flower and you can put it in your little garden, and then you can grow your garden. All of my friends and I go against each other. We try and see who can have the most flowers or trees in their garden. There's like a little story mode, so you can like go through and study for 40 minutes and now you're on the next level. So it's a game changer and it's free. Symbol Lab. So any of my math people, anybody in math classes, this has gotten me through so many engineering classes. Now I don't use it for like, oh, I need the answer to all my homework right now. Like, I really want to learn the content because I know I'm going to use it in the future. So Symbol Lab is free. It's like Wolfram Alpha, but Wolfram Alpha kind of has a cap on like the complexity of the problems it can do. Symbol Lab is more for advanced calculus and differential equations, and you just need to put your problem in. It will tell you how to do it for free. It will help you solve it, and it is so useful. The next one, obviously, Zoom, Webex, Microsoft Teams. Not much else I can say about that. During these times, you're gonna need an app like that. Next is either SafeTrek or LiveSafe.
Hey everybody, it's me and I'm editing, and I just realized that SafeTrek has now actually changed its name to Noonlight, which I didn't know because I haven't used it since I was on campus and I haven't been there for a while.
Whichever one your school offers, basically this app is amazing if you don't feel safe at walking at your school, or it's night and you're walking back from the gym. Even if you do feel safe, it's nice to have another security blanket. So what you do is you open up the app, put it right here, and you hold your thumb on this button that tells you to hold your thumb on. And when you let go, that means you're at your destination. So you hold, and you let go. And within 10 seconds, you can go on the app, you can log in and say like, I'm safe. If you do not do that in the next 10 seconds, it will call the police to your location and will let them know that you're in danger. Next one is like two of them in one. It is Google Drive and Google Calendar. These apps have changed the game, especially Google Calendar. My freshman year, I only had a paper planner, and sometimes I would leave it places. Sometimes I would forget what was in it. Sometimes I was talking to people and they would say, hey, are you free on Thursdays at 5? And I would have to ruffle through my book bag and find my planner. It has been exponentially better just to say, maybe I'm free at 5, let me check my calendar. Then you just go on your phone and you go right on your Google Calendar. Your class schedule is synced up to it with the rooms, the times. You can put the professor in, you can put anything you want. You can color code anything you like. It's the best. It's a lot better than the Apple Calendar, I believe. I mean, I don't know why, it's just prettier. And again, you can do something on your phone and then let it translate straight to your computer, like in real time. Along with that is Google Drive. If you don't have a MacBook or you have an Apple phone but a Windows computer, you can just throw something in the drive instead of emailing it to yourself. Throw something in the drive and just open it up on here. This is perfect, especially if you were the president of a club and you need to get things out to your people, or like if you're in a class and you want to do classwork with friends, you can all get into the same folder and work together. A little bonus app on top of those is Google Tips, I think it's called. I wish I knew. It's like little sticky notes. Again, you can update these sticky notes on your phone, things you need to do, and put it on your computer. You can pin it to your computer so you can always see what you need to do. That is the biggest part of college, is staying organized. Those apps and you're golden. The next one I definitely recommend is getting a tile or 4 like I have. Here is one of my tiles. So I have a wallet and I have a tile that looks exactly like a credit card. It's really thin and it goes right in my wallet. If somebody ever tries to steal your wallet or you lose it, they're not going to be looking for this. Like, it just looks like a credit card. I mean, unless they're looking for credit cards, which honestly they probably are. You can't even, it's in here, you can't even really tell. You just hook it up to your phone and it allows you to just watch everything through a GPS. They always do sales, always. So never buy a tile full price. I have the one in my wallet. I have one on my keys. Here's my laptop. They have the slim one. You can't even tell. It comes, you can put a sticker on the back. It comes with this sticker and it's really like I can't peel it off. I really can't peel it off. And you can stick it right on your computer in a spot that it's not going to like it lays flat, you know? It's not going to harm the computer at all. And people aren't gonna notice it. If anybody ever takes your book bag and tries to take your computer, you're good. The next two are definitely two that are essentials. So the first one is Uber or Lyft. But there's a tip with this. You need to have Uber on your phone or Lyft. I use Uber because it's usually cheaper where I am. But the catch is that while you are in your dorm and you are safe, you need to put $25 in your Uber account. Just do it. I mean, you can hook up a credit card, whatever, but sometimes it glitches and sometimes it won't take your money. And if you really need an Uber and you don't have data, it is so useful just to have $25 on there. I got in a situation where I was driving to the mountains with my friends and we were driving, blah, blah, blah. My car cut out in the worst place possible. The alternator, whatever, broke, or car just stopped. We rolled down a hill, we rolled into somebody's driveway. We were just stranded out there and there was no service wherever we were, just like little blips of it. I didn't have like enough data to get my card to go all the way through. Like my Apple Touch wasn't working. And so we ran to the other side of the highway and we tried it again, it wasn't working. But luckily I had $25 on the card already. My mom gave it to me and she said, like, just have this on here for safety. And it is the best thing that has ever happened to me because somebody came and scooped us up and took us to a location like 30 minutes away where we had service and we could call our parents and get everybody up there. So if I didn't have those $25, I don't know what we would have done because we didn't have service, we didn't have anything, and we were on the side of the highway in the middle of nowhere. Put $25 just on there, 25, 50, 15, whatever you have, put it on there. The last one is Venmo because everyone has Venmo, and I promise you can trust Venmo. And you're going to be left out of plans. You're going to be in situations where you might not have your wallet and people want to pay for you and they only take Venmo. Nobody really takes Cash App, I'm sorry. Or PayPal, really. Or your card. I do have a card reader though. Just get Venmo. Save yourself the time, save yourself the energy, and save yourself just, yeah, get Venmo. So I hope you guys like this video. I tried to think of some apps that I use personally that not many people have talked about, but I also wanted to touch on those that are actually really, really important and I don't want you guys to skim over, especially the Uber one. I cannot stress that one enough. I cannot. And I haven't really heard of anybody talking about preloading it with money, but getting the app is one step, but preloading it is the whole next step. Like, I'm gonna stop stressing it because I think you guys understand how passionate I am about that. But thank you guys again. If you really liked this video, I will be returning to college in about 2 weeks, so there's going to be a lot more college videos. I'm going to be moving into a new apartment, so I'm going to do some videos with that. So make sure you subscribe and you like and you ring the bell. I release videos every Wednesday. So thank you guys, bye.